Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Orange Cream Ghost. Always a classic. Welcome back, everybody. We are doing yet another talk through my workout video while I'm on this cut for 2026. Last time we weighed in, we were about, 195, 196, something like that. We were just over 10, 11 pounds. Well, now I'm down to 189. We're a couple weeks later. Sorry, I've been super busy between both my jobs and stuff. But yeah, so we're still losing pound to 2 pounds a week, which is honestly all I could hope for. So it is 2:45 in the morning. Now, before you judge me, I work night shifts this week, and so I've got tonight off, and I slept throughout the afternoon, and I woke up at about midnight. So I decided, why not go at 2:45 in the morning when the gym is dead? Because believe it or not, I still get a little nervous filming in front of people. But as far as the cut goes, things are still going along. I'm starting to hit kind of that sluggish, low energy. Definitely noticed a hit on my strength. That comes with all cuts, though. I haven't been the best with my protein intake. My wife just went shopping this week, so we got some more high-quality protein food. Should be able to start hitting my protein goals. And we might even gain back a pound or two or maintain the same. Hitting that plateau mid-cut doesn't always necessarily mean that your body hasn't continued to use fat for fuel. Sometimes it just means that you are starting to build muscle as well. So it's not always necessarily a bad sign. Sometimes it's a good sign. But anyways, more into that when we get into the gym. I'm going to slam this drink and I'm going to drive to the gym, and I will see you guys in there. Alright, so today we're going to do some back, and we'll see for film buys. I'm not trying to be in here all night, but I already did one set of warm-ups and then got all of my camera gear set up. So I had some rotator cuff issues last summer, and I've noticed that working on my delts specifically and stretching out my lats has helped that. And my mother-in-law, who's a personal trainer, was saying a lot of times that's because you kind of focus on having strength on the front if you're hitting chest a lot, and sometimes that'll like offset if you're like not strong on one area like you are on the other. So stretching the lats, strengthening delts, it's definitely been helpful. Just personal preference. I also like to warm up my shoulders just a touch. You'll even see if I do a little bit of abs as well, just to get the core all figured out, warmed up. Like I said in the last video, we've kind of been doing lighter weights for more reps. I'm still sitting, I try for like 15 to 20 for like 2 to 3 sets, and then maybe that last set I'll push myself and go for more strength once I'm super exhausted. Just where I'm not getting as much fuel. Definitely haven't been trying for like lower sets with heavier reps. So anyways, moving on to this first exercise. I'm coming off of a back injury. I think I pinched my sciatic pretty bad, but I have liked bent over rows for a long time. It's kind of a first exercise. I feel like it hits everything in my upper back, and you don't really need to go super heavy with these anyways, because like most exercises, the more that you contract the muscle at the top, the better that squeeze, the more you're going to activate those muscles anyways. So I don't know, that's a whole different debate, the ego lifter versus the scientific side of things. But I probably won't be going super heavy on those today anyways. Like the most I might do is actually this right here with these 25s. I have been trying to superset things more over the last couple weeks. Sneak behind the camera here. And take less breaks in between sets. That's what I did last time I cut super hard, and I noticed that helped me have to cut down cardio significantly. So with that, we'll roll into our first set, since that first one was kind of a warm-up. And then an exercise I also like to superset, just to kind of keep targeting that back, is I'll lean back just a little bit with the dumbbell. Just pull it up straight arm. Ooh. The magic of hydration in between sets. I love it. Like I said, it doesn't take much weight. I'm breathing heavy already. Just keeping that heart rate up. Alright. On to set number 2. Oh, I will say, I have noticed that I have lost a significant amount of size on my arms. Now I'm just at that point where I feel skinny fat. I have about another 10 pounds to go before I actually look like this cut's gonna be paying off. So we're right in the thick of it right now. Okay. Whew. All right, and then here I am, coming off, excuse me, that lower back injury right now. I'm gonna baby it. I'm only gonna do 2 sets of that. I just don't want to overdo it. I'm just barely starting to get back up on my feet, so to speak. As far as being able to hit back, I've had to take a couple weeks off from doing anything that requires core stability or lower back. So with that, we'll move on to the next exercise. Boom. All right, on to the next 2 sets of exercises here. So I'm gonna do pull downs, and then I'm gonna do, I don't even know, it's like a variation of straight bar. Pull down. So we're gonna do a wide grip here. I actually really like pull downs. When I first got into lifting, I hated them, but as time has gone on, actually, I don't know, like one of my warm-up sets or the lighter sets I do, I feel like I almost get a good stretch, and it feels nice, like just sitting here like this for a second. Oh. Dude, just a quick set of 10 there. Over here. Warm-up set here. Ooh, this bar's new. Oh. Felt like this is kind of a cheat code for my lats, just spamming these. I've been doing these for over a year and I freaking love them. Nice little burn right there. Alright. I can sneak this. Maybe. Oh, money. Money. Alright. Now on to the sets of 15 to 20. For this first set, we'll just keep it there. Alright, there's 10. Ready to go for 20. Oh. This one did feel pretty light, so we're gonna go up. We'll start with 50 here, see how she feels. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's where the money is. Oh. Okay. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say is, out at my job, I'm lucky enough to have a gym out there. I can't record or anything because it's on government property. But I do get workouts on my 4 days that I work, or 4 nights in this case. And I have been running 2 to 3 times a week out there, just on like a 5 to 6 pace, nothing crazy, for I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes to warm up, and then once I hit my workout, then I'll finish off the last, I don't know, 20-30 minutes of just walking on an incline. So that's definitely one of the ways I've been trying to get my step count up. But yeah, I've noticed that small features like so I'm noticing that my forearms are starting to get a little bit more vascular than when I was, up in the 210s. Jawline is thinning out. Legs, I've noticed I'm getting not much, but a little bit more definition in my quads, and then obviously like my waist size has gone down. Went to a store, that was a couple months ago now. I got some new jeans just because I am your classic man that will wear a pair of Walmart jeans for 7-8 years. So mine were all faded and just not good anymore. And my wife convinced me to buy some new pants, so I was like, it's time to accept that I'm a little bit husky. Well, husky for me anyways. So I bought a size 34, 30, and then I start cutting, and now I'm down to a size 32. So these brand new pants now fit me super baggy. Just my luck. But once we bulk this winter, I'll probably go back up to that size. But the goal is hopefully to be able to lean bulk a little bit better this year and not lose all of the progress I made on this cut. Okay. My back is feeling fried, I'll tell you that. But the nice part about working out like this is that I'm in and out. I really only lift for anywhere between 25 to 45 minutes a day. And I've noticed that my muscles are really sore, which I haven't had in a while. So I don't know if that's a good sign or a sign that I'm just running low on fuel, more lactic acid buildup. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but the optimist side of me chooses to see it as a good sign. Alright, what was that? 2 sets with, 3 sets with, if we include the warm-up. Okay. We'll finish this off with one more. I'm actually gonna lower it back down so I can do a full set of 20. Both of these. The ability to talk through sets, though, has been going up, which means my cardiovascularities seems to be improving somewhat. Okay. Whew. Bang this out and be done with this. Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't charge my Apple Watch, so I don't know how many calories I'm burning or what my heart rate's at, but I feel like I'm above, sitting between 120 to 130. So that's good, because I really don't feel like walking tonight. It's, you know, what is it, 3:15? About 3:15, 3:20. I don't feel like doing 45 minutes of cardio tonight. So, we're not going to. That just means that we gotta pick up the pace on our sets so that we're still getting that heart rate up and burning those calories like we want to. Alright, on to the next. Alright. So for my last exercise of the night, because I don't feel like being here forever, we are gonna do, we're gonna start really light here. Work on our delts a little bit. So I'll just stretch it, turn away from it just a little bit, and then I just pull all the way out across my chest, get that squeeze at the very tail end. You can also do like a bent over variation of this with dumbbells. I'll mix them up, but tonight I feel like doing this one. So that's where we're at. There we go. 10. Get this other side now. There we go. Oh. Alright, and the thing I hate most, we're going to superset these with pull-ups. I haven't done pull-ups a couple months, so I'm going to be, let's see, let's push for 5. Let's push for 5. That'd be a good night. Oh, my back is so tired. Oh. 4. And not even the best form on those either. I think it's time we start incorporating those back in. It's different when you hit them at the end of the workout versus the beginning, obviously. But if I was fresh, I could maybe get 3 or 4 sets of 6 to 7. But yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm pretty tired. I haven't eaten a lot today either, because like I said, I slept through most of the afternoon, and this morning I was doing some stuff and just didn't eat, so I am definitely burning not any food that I've eaten today. So sometimes that's the gig, though. We're here anyways. Alright, we're gonna move up to, we'll do 12.5 this time instead of 7.5. Rip back into it. There we go. Pulley is loud. Okay. On to set number 2 of pull-ups. Let's give it a second. We'll hydrate. We're gonna hydrate for a second. Also didn't help that we just came from pull downs, so working a lot of the same muscle groups in the back there. Definitely noticing that shirts that I'm wearing are feeling baggier, which is a good sign, just because, you know, body dysmorphia never quite leaves. I mean, you'll always be in the pursuit of perfection, no matter what stage you're at. So I like to look at the small wins and try and focus on those instead of getting overwhelmed or depressed that I'm not where I should be or where I want to be. I don't know, I just like the process of earning it. That's what gives you like the gratification, and that like feeling like you've won once you finally hit there. But the catch-22 to that is that you never quite feel like you're there. You know, once you hit a certain goal, say you want to hit 180, you hit 180, then you're like, well, for 180 I should be, you know, leaner, or I wish I had more muscle mass for 180. I mean, so it's a vicious cycle if you let it be. So focusing on the small wins, apart from like the scale, is really important. I've noticed that's just something that works for me. And the other thing is, like, stop letting the scale have power over, you know, how you see yourself. Just because you're losing weight doesn't necessarily mean that you're achieving your goals. I mean, so I don't even really care what the scale says so much. I care more about like measurements. That's why I was saying, like, oh yeah, I've noticed that like my arms have definitely gotten smaller, but I have noticed that when they're pumped up, they're more vascular and they're starting to get more defined. So that's the win on that one. And now that you guys have come to my TED Talk, it's time to stop being lazy and actually hit the set. Even with Suicide Boys blasting, I think all I got was 4 there. Okay. I want to finish off with one more set, and then we're going to be done. I feel like we've overstayed our welcome in this gym tonight. Oh, last set, best set. Last set, best set. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna start having this 4 a.m. crowd rolling in here soon. I don't feel like being here when they get here. Sorry, I just saw something funny on the TV. And I'm looking over here looking like an idiot. Staring off into space. Not that I don't do that a lot, because I do. I do. Alright. Let's get it. One more crappy set of 4 pull-ups. We all start somewhere though. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's all I got. Which means that we have accomplished our goal in this quick, I don't know, 30-minute workout, if that. But yeah, I'll try and get another video up here soon. It'll probably be end of this week or next, I don't know, a couple days. We'll see if I've dropped another pound or two, and maybe next time I'll wear a stringer or something at the end of the workout. We'll start getting some true progress photos, because I've been wearing baggy clothes for a long time. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching this and being willing to go through this with me. So next time I'll have more tips and tricks of what helps me and might help you through your cut. I'll see you then.